Hi.
Hi.
My name is Betty Kemani from the Marion Schools. I called Kadri and told her that I missed the last Estonian trip and I would want to go to Estonia because I had heard 2 or 3 people saying that it was probably the best trip that has ever been organized for private schools directors. So that's the first thing. And then I also have a friend who laughed at me because I had no Schengen visa. I said, "What?" So that was like almost a dare. I dare you to go through the process. But I really wanted to come to Estonia and Finland because I was just getting fed up with just the confusion about CBC. It's just very, I was just getting frustrated. And I thought, well, perhaps if I go to where these things are supposed to have come from, I'll get a better picture, a better idea of what was envisioned. Because I think we can all see that things just keep changing every other time, especially in this transition. So I wanted to understand from where it's apparently supposed to have come from, how it would look, the whole picture. And one of the things that I really loved, my takeaway was the freedom that the teachers have to formulate their delivery of lessons and their assessments. That to me, I've been feeling is what has really, in as much as we are allowing our teachers to do, assessments, which is good, it's already a big thing for the country, but to really give them the freedom to really know their children, to love their children, as Alice is saying, and just create an environment for them. The other thing is the power of an education system that is well funded consistently. That, as Regina said, has made me sad because we all know that capitation is always in the news, that, even in the public schools where they really do need the capitation, it's not coming in time, it's not enough. So for me to see how funding of education looks like in the public sector, it left me both sad but hopeful that one day we'll be able to get the conversation of capitation right. And our public schools, I'm a firm believer that if our public system is working, private schools will soar. I sometimes think that since our public system is broken, sometimes we really don't push ourselves as much as we could. Because as the government is funding public education, we are funding our education through our parents are funding through our schools. So there is also something to take away from that about how we can go back and in our own little way be able to change something in our little ways. So the other thing I was telling Kadri is that it would be so nice if directors of schools are sometimes just a god unto themselves. We don't have a lot of accountability. So I was suggesting to Kadri that if we could just form sort of not just a WhatsApp group that is just a normal WhatsApp group for those who are interested, people who would want to have some kind of accountability. Like, what are you going to do? I know, for example, there's a director who said in a meeting, I think it was our chairman, if I'm not wrong, that when he came from the meeting and the last Estonian trip, he went and planted flowers everywhere in his school. A very practical thing that you can do, don't need permission. And I thought that would really be a good thing to be able to just work with a couple of directors. Like, Regina, tell me what you're promising to do. I will come and see whether you're doing it. So thank you so much. Finally, the person who made me come also is McKenna. McKenna is my daughter, my last born. So I thought this team of McKenna, Alice, and Kadri is so good. And thank you all for sharing our lives together.